Joining us in studio right now, we have a special guest, the real greatness, Tampa Bay area TikTok star, who has gained over 1.5 million followers by doing something really tremendous for local servers here across Tampa Bay. Just call you Mr. Greatness.
You just call me Greatness.
Greatness, thanks so much for coming in studio. So
you're welcome.
Explain to everyone what exactly you started doing on TikTok to essentially give back to people all throughout our region.
Okay, so first off, I've been doing things like this since I was 18 years old. I'm 39 years old now, but I never put a camera on it. You know what I'm saying? I decided to do that 2 months ago when I started this new TikTok. Mm-hmm. And not only does it help the people that I help one-on-one at that time, but it has caused, it's helping everybody, massive people. Like I said, the movement is over 1 million strong now, and it's literally became a movement. Like
other people are doing what you're doing because of your
other
videos.
People are making videos, stitching and duetting my videos, doing give backs. Children are running up to me in the mall. Parents are like, thank you very much for influencing my children to do good things. It's just become an actual huge movement, the greatness movement.
Tell us the idea and how it started.
Okay, so like I said, I've been doing this for a while. Since I was 18 years old, I would see somebody struggling, I would help them out. Even kids that like had cancer or something, I would pull up, give them all types of toys, say prayers with them. I would always help people, always wanted to help people. I grew up poor, didn't have much. My family was poor. We struggled. Before I got a lot of money, we were all poor and all struggling. So people helped me, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when I got in a position to help people, I started making a lot of money and things like that. When I saw people in need, I extended my hand and helped people, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing that forever. But how this all came about and where it's at right now, it's like this. So about 4 months ago, I had decided to change my name to Greatness for a new music venture that I did. So people have been calling me Greatness. My best friend, rest in peace, who's dead now, called me Greatness. So that's where I got the name from, but I never took it on. But I decided to take it on and reinvent myself 4 months ago. So I got into this record deal type of situation with some people in Los Angeles, right? Mm-hmm. Long story short, they pretty much ripped me off. I know you heard about bad things happening in the music industry. I've already been an independent artist and had an independent label, so I have experience. And I know how to push people, but this company said that they would take me to the next level, and I believed them, gave them a whole bunch of money. They basically played me. So at the end of that, I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, man, I'm trying to change who I am, reinvent myself, come up with this new great version of me. And like, I just totally just got screwed, got the carpet pulled out from under me, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was literally sitting there thinking like, what can I do right now that can change the world? What can I do right now that can change my life? What can I do right now? Like, and I just thought about it and I was like, I'm just going to be myself, like all the way, 100%. I'm just going to put myself, who I truly am, on camera for the world to see. And if they accept that and love that, then it's meant to be. No more hiding this or no more changing this or no more trying to add what I think people like. I'm just going to put myself on camera. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I do on a daily basis is help people out. So I put the camera on that and I threw it on TikTok and boom, it's became a humongous movement.
And so you would be at like a restaurant and all of a sudden, I mean, you wouldn't just do like 25% as your tip. I mean, you changed someone's life with the tip.
Yeah, so I've given one girl $10,000. I've given a girl $1,000. I've given people hundreds of dollars. But even more so than just the restaurants, you know, we went and gave massive homeless people food. We took a homeless man out of the streets, got him a haircut, put a suit on him, gave him some money, tried to help him get his life together. Mm-hmm. It's for children. We help children out, buy them shoes, youth centers, anything, you know what I'm saying, for this part of the movement, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the tip thing is something that servers and the people really, really like.
Yeah.
because people in the service industry definitely feel shorted and played. And
they've had a rough go of it, especially during the pandemic.
Yes, and sometimes and on occasions, some workers be working tables hard for hours,
Yeah.
and people don't even tip them.
Yeah.
Or give them like $10 or something like that. And that's what they got to go home and feed their families with. So America, Tampa, Florida is really, really loves to see these videos because so many people really feel shorted as servers.
I got to ask you, because you said you didn't grow up with a lot of money, and then at 18 you started doing this for people. What happened? What did you do for a living?
So honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was in the streets. I was hustling at first. You know what I'm saying? And I was still giving back. I was in the streets. I was hustling. I was still giving back. I've been to prison 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So the last time I went to prison, I ain't do nothing crazy, nothing like that. Y'all ain't gotta worry or nothing like that. But the last time I went to prison, I did a rap contest, and I thought this contest was at like a preppy college type event. So I didn't think I had nothing to worry about. I came by myself to this contest, and it ended up being more like a street type of crowd there. A lot of like gang members and hustlers there. And when I got on stage, well, before I got on stage, I ain't gonna lie, I was buying a lot of girls' drinks there. And it seemed like there was a lot of jealousy building up. I feel like I was looking pretty good back then. Had a little bit of money, so I had some very cute females by me. And these guys started to get angry about that, like on some straight up hating type stuff. So when I got on the stage and I started to rap, they purposely messed up my performance, you know what I'm saying? And I got frustrated with that, and I broke the microphone, which I shouldn't have done. But don't worry, I ain't gonna break this mic.
Thank you.
I shouldn't have broke that microphone, but I broke the microphone. And then these guys approached me and they said, "You're gonna pay for that microphone, you little bitch," and all this other stuff. And I was gonna pay for it, but it just kept going, disrespect. So I was like, F y'all. And I went to walk out, and then they full-fledged jumped me. Like 9 of these dudes. They was humongous dudes, bouncers, choking me, kicking me, punching me. And like at some point I started to see red, you know what I'm saying? Have you guys ever saw red? So I saw red. I felt like I had to just do whatever I had to do. So I started to fight these dudes back, and I broke one of their jaws while I was fighting them. And I went to the penitentiary for that, for getting jumped by 9 people and breaking one of their jaws. I went to the penitentiary.
Such an incredible story. I mean, there's so much to it.
Let me tell you the rest.
Actually, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, you tell us the rest. We're here with the TikTok star here in the Tampa Bay area who's really been helping a lot of people around the area. We have more coming up next on the Ryan Gorman Show. So go ahead and tell us, continue with your story about how you ended up having the resources to do what you're doing.
Okay, so it kind of, so this what happened. So I got to bring you back to right where we left off. I'm independent. I went to the penitentiary for getting jumped by these guys. There's nothing I could do about it. I tried my best to fight it in court. It didn't even matter. So I go to prison. I'm in prison 2 years. When I'm in the pen, I tell them, like, it's horrible in there. I'm literally I'm like trying to help people, like, cause they're like jumping people, fighting people, attacking people. I'm trying to like stick up for people. I'm catching the crossfire of trying to help people. I'm getting into fights every day. I'm in the whole solitary confinement by myself, 60, 50 days at a time. So while I'm there, I tell myself, when I get out of here, I'm changing my life completely. It's like 12 years ago. I'm changing my life completely. When I get out of here, I'm going to get this money. I'm going to do everything I need to do to be the best person I could be. So when I get out of the penitentiary, I worked very hard every single day, multiple jobs, any type of real estate business I could get involved in, any type of house flip, any type of anything. I just put all my money up, saved all my money up. And at one point I was fortunate to invest in a company. I don't want to put the spotlight on this company, but I'll just say this. It was a company that does e-coding for Chrysler, Jeep, Ford, and all these things. So I was fortunate to invest in a company like this, and this company started to do very well. And after working very hard, I'm talking about, I wake up at, I'm sure you know about it. You was here bright and early.
Yeah.
But I get up at 6, 7 o'clock and work all day, hustle all day, and do anything I can do to make money till 12 at night. I did that for like 7 years straight. You know what I'm saying? And then finally something that I invested in hit, and real money started to come. You know what I'm saying? And I was able at that point to do things I wanted to do, like buy Rolls Royces, buy nice houses, buy whatever jewelry I want to, go wherever I wanted, and help as many people as possible. I got friends that I've known that I paid their rent for the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I've got family members that I bought houses. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing that how it just seems like it's part of you to give back.
Yes, definitely. I definitely enjoy helping people and seeing people happy. And it's weird because the crazy thing about this world is people will still hate on that.
Yeah.
Like I got people that keep quoting Bible verses to me saying I shouldn't give back in front of people, right?
Yeah.
But it's like they don't.
But you're inspiring other people.
Boom.
See,
Took the words out of my mouth.
That's the key. Is people are watching this and saying, you know what, I'd like to do something like that, and that. So it's not just you creating that change. It's other people joining in, and what you said, the movement.
It's became a movement, bro. It's amazing. Like it just one of the things that makes me the most happy and amazes me the most is when parents run up to me with their children and their children are watching my TikToks.
Yeah.
And this movement is something for everybody, whether you're 5 years old, 8 years old, a teenager, whether you're white, black, Mexican, Arabic, whatever race you are, whatever age you are, whatever class you are, upper class, middle class, poor. This movement, the greatness movement, is for you. You know what I'm saying?
Now, where can people find you? Where can they find out more about everything you're doing? Watch these videos, all of that.
Okay, so you can go to my main TikTok page, which is The Real Greatness, spelled Therealgreatness. And the reason I spelled that is because I have about 500 fake accounts going on right now, and I don't want no one to be scammed by those.
Right.
So please make sure it's the right account that you follow. This account is the main account. It's 1,500,000 followers on there and over 400 million views on there in 2 months.
And we've got the link to it, RyanGormanShow.com,
Yes.
the show sheet page. That's where everyone can make sure they get the right account. The Real Greatness.
Also, Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Greatness Reinvented 1. So it's spelled just like that. Greatness Reinvented properly with a 1 behind it. That's my Instagram. You can DM me on there. And, you know, I try to check those DMs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't follow nobody back on TikTok for the clarity that people know this is the legit page. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I got to say, we got to wrap it up there. But thank you so much for coming in. And thank you so much for what you're doing. I know, changing lives here in Tampa
Thank
Bay
you,
area.
my brother. It's an honor to be on this show. I appreciate you, man.